If you've been seeing a lot of these beautiful pictures of bullet journaling on Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube, and you've been debating whether you should try bullet journaling or not, well, this video is perfect for you because I'm going to be sharing with you guys the top reasons why you should start a bullet journal beyond just the pretty pictures. Honestly, bullet journaling really did change my life for the better. And that's actually my first reason for why you should start a bullet journal is for its mental health benefits. So I had a diary, journal, and planner for over 6 years, and I knew that journaling had a lot of really great benefits for your mental health, but because I wasn't able to use it consistently, I wasn't able to get those benefits from it. And it was only until I found bullet journaling that I was able to stay consistent with this habit and that I was actually able to use this book to help me with my mental health. Journaling helped me get a better understanding of my emotions, my triggers, and how to better deal with them. I was always dealing with a lot of negative self-talk and a lot of self-doubt, and because journaling helped me understand where my fears was coming from, it allowed me to push past those thoughts and actually start going for the things I wanted. Before, I would just randomly write in my diary whenever I would feel like it, and I was pretty directionless, to be honest. But with bullet journaling, I was able to have some sort of direction so that I can actually use this book as a tool to help me with my mental health. For example, something that bullet journaling helped me do is practice gratitude. By having a gratitude page, it forced me to think about something good that happened in my day every single day. And by practicing gratitude, I was able to focus more on the positives in my life rather than the negatives. Another thing that has really helped me is my monthly review pages. I'm someone that's really hard on myself, so it can be easy for me to overlook any of my achievements or really focus on all of the obstacles that I have in my way. And so having a monthly review page helped me to be my own cheerleader and just celebrate all of my little wins every single month and just look at the challenges that I've overcome through that month. Another thing that really changed the game for me was having guided journal prompts. So before, with my diary, I was pretty directionless. I would just write whatever thoughts I had in my head. However, the problem with this is that your thoughts kind of have a certain pattern to them. So by just me writing out my thoughts, I was stuck in this negative thought pattern, and so that would kind of just be written out. However, guided journal prompts can really help you reframe the stories that you're telling yourself in your head. And so even if I'm writing about a negative thing that has happened in my day, having guided journal prompts has really helped me reframe the situation to try to see the positive. And overall, they just help me see that there's always a positive in every single situation. If you guys are interested in having guided journal prompts to help you reframe your negative thoughts, you can sign up for my monthly newsletter in the description so that you can get my favorite prompts that I use every single month. So the next reason why you should start a bullet journal is that it's a very addicting creative outlet. Bullet journaling is really fun and addicting. It really helps you give a space for your inner child to just doodle, color, and draw as freely as you want. I noticed that I really needed to have a creative outlet in my life, and having a bullet journal was the perfect solution for me to do that. And you really don't have to be the most artistic person in the world to have fun with bullet journaling. Just you deciding how you want to lay out your bullet journal and creating this book to customize to fit your life is your creative outlet. There's actually something called the IKEA effect. It's a cognitive bias where people put way more value on something just because they created it themselves. And I think this is one of the biggest reasons why I really loved bullet journaling and why I was hooked on it from the very beginning. I was so proud whenever I created a spread that I was happy with that I just wanted to use it over and over and that I wanted to look at it every single day. So the next reason why you should start a bullet journal is that it's completely customizable. So you get to decide what you want to include in your bullet journal and you get to decide what pages to remove. I really liked having motivational quotes and mindfulness prompts in my weekly spreads. However, even when I found a planner that incorporated quotes and journal prompts in their planners, I didn't find that they resonated with me really well. And so I really like having a bullet journal because I can literally choose whatever prompt or quote that resonates with me the most. Another reason why it's great for you to have a journal that you can customize is that you might have some weeks that are a lot busier than others. Sometimes when I use a planner, I would run out of space or I would end up wasting a lot of pages because there were just not a lot of things going on for me that week. And sometimes if if I forget about my planner and then the new year comes around and I remember to use my planner again, well, I can't really use the same planner because it had all of the dates from the previous year already pre-written to it. And I really love the fact that it's completely customizable because it gives you the creative outlet and the creative space to try a lot of different styles. One week you can be really minimalistic and the next week you can draw and color as much as you want. I really love having that flexibility and not being tied to one single style for the whole year. So that's why I really liked having a bullet journal, because I can pick it up and customize it to whatever I'm going through for that week. And comment down below, what made you want to start bullet journaling? And the next top reason why you should start a bullet journal is that it makes it really easy for you to track your goals. I don't know about you guys, but I always throw out my planner at the end of the year. And so if I'm trying to track a goal that takes longer than a year, it's very hard for me to do those type of tracking in a planner. So I always had to find another way for me to track a lot of these long-term goals. And there has been so many stories of people using their bullet journal to help them overcome getting out of debt, achieve any weight loss that they have, or even just any other personal goals. And because it's really customizable, you can literally track any goal, whether it's really big or really small. You can have a mood tracker, you can track your habits, you can track your sleep, you can track how you spend your day, etc. There's so many things that you can track with your bullet journal, and it's actually so helpful for you to be able to look at your life and try to see if there's a trend in your habits. And whenever I wanted to start a new habit, having a tracker in my bullet journal was actually so helpful because I never wanted to leave a box unchecked. And so having that little tracker for me was so motivating and helped me stay accountable to creating this new habit that I wanted to set for myself. Another reason why I really love to use my bullet journal to track my goals or habits is that it really makes me feel good whenever I can see the progress that I'm making visually, especially when it comes to any internal goals that you might not really see any visual progress. For example, a habit that I really struggled to implement was meditating. And because I wasn't able to see any progress, especially at the beginning, it was really hard for me to try to keep at this habit. However, because I was able to create a tracker in my bullet journal and color in the boxes, it really helped me have a visual representation of my progress when it comes to trying to create this habit. And so by being able to see the progress that I was making visually, it really helped me to implement any new habits that I was trying to make. Another top reason why you should start a bullet journal is that it can act as a time capsule and help you remember more details about your life. Having a bullet journal was so helpful for me to be able to remember all of the little things that had happened in my life. I talk about this all the time, but my favorite page in my bullet journal is my 1 line a day page. Every single day, I would just summarize what had happened in 1 line. And honestly, it's my favorite page by far because you'd be surprised how quickly you can forget all of the small details in your life. I really love to look back at my previous 1 line a day pages and just be able to read and relive those days. Even just looking back at what I wrote 3 months ago already fills me with nostalgia. And actually, talking with my mindset coach Ellie had made me realize how much I forgot about my childhood. And so I really wanted to have a way where I can document my days, and so that in 5 or 10 years from now, I can always look back and see what I was going through. And another reason why I really love being able to document your life in a journal is that it allows you to see how much you've grown. Because we make gradual progress every single day, sometimes it's really hard for us to see how much progress we've made. But it's really nice to be able to document your life and be able to look back and have these moments that surprise you because of how much you've grown. And so maybe you look back at one of your previous journals and you're thinking to yourself like, wow, I remember that very first day at the office. I was feeling so nervous. I didn't know who I can talk to. And now look at me. I don't feel nervous to present anything. I have so many new colleagues and I'm having a blast. And so that's another top reason why you should start a bullet journal, is that it really helps you document your life. So if you want to finally give bullet journaling a try, but you don't know where to start, or you don't know if you should spend a lot of money on a bullet journal, well, make sure to check out these videos that I have for you here. I hope you enjoyed enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos about bullet journaling. Bye!